Hey guys, before we start the video, I want to announce that we just released our first ever merch for the channel. I've been working on this for probably the last 8 months, coming up with cool designs, getting it on good materials, and making sure it stayed affordable for everyone to get. You can check it all out at weej.shop. And as a way to say thank you, over the next week, I'm going to be picking 5 people who purchased an item from the shop to win a copy of Madden 26. Thank you guys for always supporting the channel. Now let's start the video. Today, I simulated the NFL season 32 times to see which team has the best chance to win a Super Bowl. Because at the start of a new NFL year, every team has a chance to win it all. Or at least that's the lie we tell ourselves while we're rooting for our favorite team. But before we jump into sim number 1, we gotta jump into a game or two to see everything new in Madden 26. And I gotta say already from the start, the presentation upgrade they did in this game is so much better than all the recent years of Madden. I feel like they really nailed it this year, making it look more like real life. I also really appreciate the addition of having unique score bugs for each game of the week. So for this game, we're checking out the Thursday Night Football package. I did not mean to pump fake, didn't even mean to throw it there, but Mark Andrews thankfully got the first down. Now the reason we're starting off with the Ravens here is that they're my pick to win the Super Bowl for sim number 1, and D-Hop's got this one for a first down. Now I have been guilty of making Lamar Jackson choking in the playoff jokes in many of my videos in the past. Wow, Derrick Henry did a really nice move there. But I do think in real life, and especially in the game, this could be the Ravens' year to win it all. There's literally no one covering Zay Flowers. Don't know why they're leaving him wide open, so we're just gonna throw the quick out to get our first touchdown of Madden 26. But the thing that definitely changed the most this year is the weather and specifically snow games. This isn't even comparable to last year, but I'm excited to see if it actually makes a difference in the feel of playing the game. Well, first off, the look is phenomenal. They did not undersell that. This is the most realistic looking snowstorm they've ever done. But the thing is, I wonder how difficult it's gonna be. Wow, they even take away the buttons. I was gonna say how difficult it's gonna be to throw downfield. Yeah, that was weird. The deeper that Scary Terry got downfield, his button disappeared, and it happened again there too. I guess it's when they're kind of out of visual range. The reality of it is, when they invest this much to add a new feature like how impactful this snow is, it's gonna make a big difference. And I think that's cool, but it also kind of terrifies me that it's gonna be very game breaking. How did he catch that? Oh, also, this is the first look at the Commanders' new uniforms too. They do kind of disappear in the snow in the replays though. But now we can sim to the playoffs and see how all the teams did in sim number 1. And we'll start off on the AFC side where, oh my God, the Patriots won the AFC East at 12-5. The Bills also made the playoffs, but is Mike Vrabel really getting the Pats to 12-5? In the AFC North, the Ravens were the only team to make it in at 13-4. In the South, the Texans went 15-2 and got the number 1 seed. And in the West, the Raiders won the division at 11-6, with the Chiefs and Chargers both making it in at 9-8. But now on the NFC side, the Eagles got the number 1 seed going 15-2, with the Commanders also making the playoffs from the East. In the North, the Lions and Packers made it in. In the South, the Bucks won the division at 13-4. And in the West, the Seahawks and Rams made the playoffs. Wow, Joe Burrow led the league with 4,700 yards, and the Bengals only managed to win 6 games. Honestly, that kind of checks out. The Bengals still have massive problems on defense. Mahomes was second with 4,400 yards, then Stafford with 43, Josh Allen with 4,200, Michael Penix with just under 4,200 as well. Justin Fields had a career year passing on the Jets. Rodgers and the Steelers had 3,400 yards, 17 touchdowns, but 12 picks. That feels very high for him. JJ in his first year starting at 3,100 yards and 20 touchdowns. A good rookie year from Cam Ward with 3,000 yards and 22 touchdowns. But the leader in touchdown passes was CJ Stroud with 39 to only 4 interceptions. Saquon led the league in rushing with 1,700 yards and 18 touchdowns. Joe Mixon not far behind with 1,716. Derrick Henry right there with him with 1,717. Wow, the rookie Ashton Genty had 1,412. A healthy CMC put up 1,216. And Lamar put up 618 and 12 touchdowns rushing, on top of his 2,900 yards and 29 touchdowns passing. There's a decent chance that gets him MVP. Jamar Chase led the league in receiving with 1,700 yards and 15 touchdowns. Puka Nacua had 1,400 yards and 16 touchdowns. And you got Xavier Worthy, Khalil Shakir, Chris Olave had 1,200 yards and 9 touchdowns, which is actually impressive when you consider his quarterbacks. Wow, that's crazy. Tyreek Hill put up 1,000 yards, but 0 touchdowns. That doesn't even make sense. Looks like Matthew Golden was the top rookie receiver with 1,000 yards and 4 touchdowns, but the league leader for touchdowns was Rashee Rice with 19. Probably not going to happen in real life considering he's about to get suspended. Max Crosby led the league with 23 sacks. TJ Watt right behind him with 22.5, and Khalil Mack with 20.5. Micah Parsons with 18. Joey Bosa on the Bills got 15.5. The rookie Abdul Carter got 14, but the league leader for picks was Levante David with 6. Actually tied with Derek Stingley with 6 as well. Actually, where's Travis Hunter? I haven't seen his name at all. Okay, he actually managed to get 3 interceptions, but what did he do as a receiver? Well, it looks like quite literally nothing. That feels like it's gotta be broken. But let's see who won MVP. Yeah, kinda no surprise, it was Joe Burrow. And I'll never understand why this is still split by conference, but Ashton Genty won Rookie of the Year for the AFC, and Matthew Golden won it for the NFC. NFC Defensive Rookie of the Year was Nick Scorton, and I'm not even gonna try to butcher this name. But this is gonna be our playoff bracket for our first ever sim in Madden 26. We'll start out in the wildcard round with the Ravens versus Bills. And with 2 minutes to go, the Bills are down by 3, but they'll be able to extend their lead to 6 late in the fourth quarter. So Josh Allen's got a minute 40 and 2 timeouts to work with. They're gonna gain maybe 5 or 6 there. Running hurry up, so we're under 90 seconds now. Allen looks like he's gonna run, and he definitely is. And he'll pick up the first down and actually get a few more. And I think wisely used that second timeout. I'm surprised they're actually running it. Like, it gained 5, but just burned clock. I don't really know the logic behind that, but he's gonna throw, and it's caught. Great contested grab by Josh Palmer, but we're under a minute now. He's gonna throw, nearly picked. Stops the clock for him, and they're at the 40-yard line. Looks like Allen's gonna run, and he is. And he's actually going to bully his way to get a first down and more, but he fumbles, and who got it? The Bills got so lucky to recover that, but they burned their last time out. They're under 40 seconds now, and Allen's gonna run again. I think you could really see the improved mobility of quarterbacks on those Josh Allen runs. Why would you run the ball, and now you're gonna spike it? Look, I'm not gonna complain too much, because that got them the first down. They're at the 9. They still have a chance, and he's gonna miss him there. But there's a pass interference, it looks like, on Jair Alexander. So that puts him at the 1 with 12 seconds. He's throwing a fade, and it's caught. No, dropped by Khalil Shakir. It looked like he had it. There's 9 seconds now. I thought he was gonna run, and he's got him this time. No, it's dropped again by Shakir. 3rd and goal now, 6 seconds, quick throw, dropped again. Josh Palmer this time. The Bills had 3 great chances. He's gonna check down, and he's gonna get in. As time expires as well, Ray Davis scores. So the Bills are able to pull this game out by 1 point. So next we'll go to Seattle to check out the Packers versus Seahawks. But this game was never close as the Seahawks won 24-10. Darnold gets a playoff win on his new team. Next we got the Chiefs versus Raiders. Oh wow, is that Charles Woodson? They added things I didn't even know about. Surprising to see the Raiders win this division at 11-6 and the Chiefs only going 9-8, and they are rolling them in this game 21-7 now. But Pete Carroll and the Raiders take down the Chiefs 24-7. That is actually shocking. Next we got the Commanders versus Bucks, and we will see how a heavy rainstorm affects this game. Bucks went 13-4 and the Commanders went 10-7. But with 2 minutes to go, Washington's up by 3, and they got the ball at the 9, and it's 3rd and goal. The entire screen is gray, but they still get the touchdown to extend their lead. Yeah, not gonna lie, the replays look way better in Madden 26. So the Commanders win 17-7. And last for the AFC, we got the Chargers versus Patriots. And Rob Gronkowski apparently. And he's ringing the bell. Is this a thing they do in real life? Jesus Christ, you literally can't even see anything. Like, this is the kickoff. This is a joke. What is this? He has the ball. You literally can't see a single thing. That is actually crazy, but we're gonna jump into the sim. Well, they're down. The Patriots are down by 3. You literally can't see a single thing happening. Snowstorms in this game might become a problem, but the Chargers are gonna hang on to win. Still don't know how the Patriots went 12-5. And last up for the wild card on the NFC side, we got the Rams going against the Lions, and the Lions pregame intro is absolutely stunning. Like, I know it's just visuals, but I genuinely appreciate the effort to make these look amazing. But with 2 minutes to go, the Rams are down by 7. I'm not gonna lie, it's honestly jarring to be able to see the field. Like, just seeing the green after seeing the white out and the gray out kinda is hard for my eyes to adjust. But the Rams got the ball at the 46, and the clock just went under 90 seconds. They're gonna hand it off to Kyron Williams, and I don't really love that because now it's 3rd and 14 with just over a minute to go. Stafford's gonna get sacked. So now the game's on the line here for the Rams. It's 4th and 17. Stafford throws, but Tutu Atwell's not able to make the grab. So the Lions are gonna hold on to win this this game. So now, moving on to the divisional round, we got the Bills going up against the Texans. I just realized the Bills made the playoffs at 8-9, and they're going up against the 15-2 Texans, so they might not stand a chance. Never mind, I take that back. They won this game very easily, which means we can go over to the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles going up against the Commanders. And the Commanders have the ball at the 50-yard line with just over a minute to go. Looks like Daniels is going to run. He's going to get close to a first down. And they used a timeout there, so they only got one left. Daniels looks like he's going to run again, and he's going to get the first. Especially given the snow, they're probably still outside field goal range, but that's going to put them a lot closer. They got all the way to the 29 there, and they're actually going to get even closer here with a first down. And they were able to run out the rest of the clock. They hit a field goal to win the game as time expires. So the Commanders are going to back-to-back NFC Championship games. So next up, we got the Chargers versus Raiders. With the Raiders down by 1 point late in this game. Now at the Chargers 43, they only got one timeout. Genty's going to get a few yards there. Why are they spiking the ball? That's kind of weird to me because why would you do that to just give up a down? But Genty gets close to a first. Yeah, that spiking of the ball made them lose a down, so they have to settle for the kick. But they are able to hit it to take the lead. Now the Chargers just have to get to the 39-yard line for a field goal. And they got 30 seconds and a timeout to work with, so let's see what Herbert can do. He's got all day. He's going to check down and get like 7 there. Now it's third down. They used that last timeout. There's 20 seconds. Herbert is going to run. He's going to get close to field goal range. And now they're going to have to rush up to spike the ball with 8 seconds on the clock. And they're going to have to attempt a very long field goal. What is this slow motion thing that's happening? Is my game broken? Was that intentional? Like, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen happen. So the Chargers hold on to win by 1 point. I'm still confused if the game slowed down or if my game lagged. But last up for this round, we got the Seahawks versus Lions. And with 2 minutes to go, the Seahawks are down by 3. Also would love to see Cooper Kupp get involved on this drive just to see new guys on their new teams. He's definitely getting sacked. That backed him up to their own 30. They have 3rd and 19. What is this? Oh my God, he's wide open. Where was the coverage on Cooper Kupp? He's gonna go all the way. That was crazy. I thought they were dead in the water. And I simmed the start of this drive and they got it to the 41. I don't love seeing the consistent times where they run the ball late in the game when they really shouldn't, but they're gonna get a first down here. They use that second timeout. They're at the 45. Goff's gonna throw to Laporta. Gonna get 8. Now under 30, they spike it. Empty backfield from the 37. Quick throw to St. Brown. Gets a big first down. And they instantly called timeout, so the clock is very much a factor now. If it's in play, oh my God, he's wide open. He should get out of bounds though, and he gets pushed out. That was very lucky for them because the clock might have expired. They got 15 seconds. He checks it down to Gibbs. They're gonna have to move quick, and they're gonna get the spike off with 4 seconds. So this is the last play of the game here. They're from the 4. He throws, and Jameson Williams dropped it. Like, how did he drop this ball? It was in his hands. He must have had money on the Seahawks to win this game. And now in the AFC Championship, we got the Bills versus Chargers. And it's 3rd and 7 from the 17. If the Chargers want a chance, they had to stop the Bills there. And Keon Coleman's gonna fight his way down to the goal line to get the touchdown to put the dagger in the Chargers. So the Bills are going to the Super Bowl, but will they face the Commanders or Seahawks? My money's honestly going to be on the Commanders in this game, but we'll see how it goes in the sim. And oh my God, they absolutely rolled them. So in the Super Bowl, we got the Commanders versus Bills. I'm really interested to see what the presentation for this is. Like, this is where they normally go all out to try to make it really unique and special every year. And honestly, it looks pretty cool so far. Like, a lot of really cinematic shots. Overall, I'd give this Super Bowl cinematic maybe like an 8 or 9 out of 10. But with 2 minutes to go in the 4th, the Bills have a 3-point lead, but the Commanders have the ball. They're at their own 40. They got a minute 40 to go. It was a quick pass there to Scary Terry. They also have 2 timeouts in 90 seconds now. He looked like he was going to get sacked, but he got it to Debo, and he's actually going to get the first. And wisely, they're saving those timeouts because they're just under a minute. Scary Terry's close to a first, but it's 3rd and 1. I just saw the Commanders have not picked up a 3rd down all day, but they get this one close to the 30. Definitely in field goal range, so we'll see how aggressive they play this. They're going to throw and get another first down to the 20, and there's 33 seconds, but they used that last time out, so I think they're gonna play conservative. Now it's 3rd down with 20 seconds, and yeah, they're gonna hand it off. They'll settle for the chip shot field goal, and wow, it does actually slow down. That's very weird. I mean, we're gonna watch the play. I don't think anything's gonna happen. He is gonna throw deep. All right, so there is a chance he's actually nearly gonna reach the end zone, and it's caught. Oh my God. Wait, what the hell? Hold on a second. Dalton Kincaid made this catch, somehow got out of the pile and got all the way down to the 1. But time expired, so they should have gone to overtime. But for some reason, it gave the Bills the ball at the 1, and James Cook gets the easiest touchdown. Is Madden rigged for the Bills? I thought about restarting and just forcing us to overtime, but it kind of is like more interesting to take our first experience watching a Madden sim in this game and see what happens as it actually happens. Daniels gets a first. So it's like not worth restarting because we're gonna, see what happens here, but Daniels is gonna run. He gets a first. All the way to the 45 now with a fresh set of downs. He's gonna throw across the middle. He's got Debo wide open. Now from the 21, let's see what they can do here. He's gonna run again, and he's gonna get a first down easily, but he fumbles, and the Bills got it. Okay, yeah, this game might be rigged for the Bills. But that's all right, because that's why we're simming 32 times, because luck is obviously a factor. So I'm gonna go spend the next few hours simming this season 31 more times, and I'll hit you with the results. Okay, so the Packers, Niners, Rams, Bengals, Texans, Jags, and even Jets all won the Super Bowl 1 time. The next tier up has the Cowboys winning twice, as well as the Lions, and surprisingly, the Chiefs only won 2. Then after that, the Eagles won 4 times, and the Bills also won 4 times. But by far, the team that won the most Super Bowls throughout our 32 sims was the Ravens with 11. Just want to remind you, I'm giving away 5 copies of Madden 26 to people who pick up merch in the next week at Weej.shop. Thank you guys for always supporting the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Be good people.